Timothy 1:5 tells us, and you might star this, love from a pure heart is the end, the goal, or the fulfillment of our walk with the Lord. That's huge. Love from a pure heart is the goal of the whole Word of God in us. Now, let me start off by saying that word love there, that's agape that we're going to talk about. That is God's love. This is not human love we're going to be talking about. And this weekend we're going to define the two differences between what human love is and what God's love. He's saying here in 1 Timothy 1:5, love from a pure heart is the goal of the whole Word of God in us. To me, that's huge. It's the mark of the high calling, which is what Philippians 3:14 talks. That's huge. And this is, I want you to mark down, 1 Corinthians 3:12 through 15 talks about the bema seat of Christ, which is where we'll all go at the end. When we're raptured, first thing that happens to us up in heaven is we go to be at that bema seat of Christ. What God looks for then is agape in our lives here. So I want to put that all together for you. This agape is critically important. Therefore, I think love is the most important issue of our lives. First, to understand what it is. Next, to know how to live it. So you can't just mouth it. And then you want to know how to pass it on. So that's what I'm hoping this weekend will be. What it is, how we live it, and how we pass it on. Therefore, love, this agape, is not just a woman's issue. Last year, as Chuck said, we had a couple of seminars here, a couple of conferences, and I heard a couple of the guys saying, well, honey, I came for you. This is your weekend, love, I'm just along for the ride. I want you to understand something. Love is not just, agape is not just a woman's issue. It's not just a marriage issue. Love, agape, what we're talking about is the whole purpose of our being Christians. It's the fruit of the Spirit. It's the top fruit of the Spirit. And all believers need to understand what that is. 1 Corinthians 13, 1 through 3 says, though I speak with the tongue of men and of angels, have not agape, I become a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. Though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and have all knowledge, have all faith, so I can remove mountains. If I have not agape, I'm nothing. Though I bestow my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, if I not have agape, it profits me nothing. So I really believe that this is a message for every single one of us.